Just have a feeling they're going to thrash at each other all night, especially for this little segment here. Shot clock at 7. Westbrook travels. Nice communication with Curry. They doubled him. Picked up by Payton. Can he beat it? Up and off. But that was nice communication with Curry and Payton to really form a nice wall.
Saw him getting worked on during the timeout on that right ankle.
Westbrook inside hard.
They're going to call an offensive foul.
Crashing.
That's a good call there by the official, Mark Lindsay.
Cameron Payne also re-upping for 3 years with the Suns. Wow, that's strong D from Cameron Johnson, who took the contact for Chris Paul. A deflection here from Paul. McGee controls 14 assists on 16 made field goals for down one. That's going to be a charge. And that will be number 3 on Westbrook. Here's James. Size over Shannon. What a look from James. Nice movement here. Westbrook will fire. Can't hit the 3. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Russell Westbrook.
Right-hand side. It is Bane. He's going to try from downtown, and the long shot and the long rebound. Get back was Morant defensively. They had that scouted well.
Baby jumper there.
Westbrook with control of the basketball. Tried to find Dwight, little underhand. And that went off of Howard and straight out of bounds.
Straight up, we had an offensive foul.
Ooh, down goes Russ. Slipped on the floor, then throws it away. Taken by Melton. He goes 1-on-2. Didn't wait for anybody. No. Adams missed a couple of gimmies. 7.5 to play in the quarter. They're reaching in to try to take it away, and they do from Russ, who is flailing at the other end. Morant for 3. In and out.
He is high in the air.
Double-double for him, 27 and 10. Russ looks to attack. He tried to get it to Dwight, and the turnover ends the quarter with the Lakers down by 3. Now turnovers tonight, 14 for each team. Look out! LeBron goes down hard. Got to be a whistle of some sort.
Foul on Westbrook. Just throw it anywhere down there. Not anywhere, obviously they did throw it. He couldn't get to it. But he was so alone.
LeBron loses his man. Now to Russ. Oh, in tight quarters again. They tried to get it, and that's going to the referee, LeBron. Anthony on its way. Rebound. Look at Russ. Got to get the rebound. Now it's a scramble underneath, and Memphis comes out with it. Shot clock is off. Lakers foul him.
The Dennis Rodman, top 75 all time.
Yes, you did. You got
obviously
me on that one.
A teammate in Chicago there. Let me ask you a question. Why are you so angry about that?
I wasn't.
Are you okay with the list or not?
Backdoor cut. Spurs were there.
Oh, Devin Vassell's all over the place.
Murray deflected by Reeves. Lakers advance the ball. Here's Westbrook. Inside for Davis. No. Rebound, Keita Bates-Diop.
Which he just hasn't been able to find over the first 4 games. Westbrook trying that lob again to AD. This time it got sniffed out by the defensive Baisley. 3-on-1. SGA gives it up. Baisley's got himself another dunk. So he had to hold on to that just a tad longer than he wanted to. And again, Baisley fronting that hit-ahead pass to AD, and we're going to get a transition foul. Well, it's happened in the exact same spot. Right in front of the Thunder bench. Ty Jerome playing for the first time since the Houston game, second appearance of the season. Put it in your pocket.
And you know something else, too? Back in 1970, made his NBA debut on this same day as Russ turns the ball over.
The Lakers trying to get out and run. Westbrook sprinting full steam ahead. Trying to slow down the basketball. Dort's going to knock it away. There's a Lakers turnover, and he will elevate for the slam. In the third quarter, little ball movement over to Reeves, though. He'll cut across the seam, throws it near the timeline, and Westbrook steps on it for a half-court, backcourt violation. 16 on the night for the rookie. Westbrook lobs it up, and I don't think that Dwight Howard was ready for it. He took Thunder lead, 13 on the timer. Lakers get it inbounded. As Westbrook once again trying to lob it up, and too far beyond the outstretched arm of Dwight. Giddy. He'll fire up a 3. Was on target but short. Westbrook trying to get out into space, but he sent it too far in front of Bradley for the turnover. He's been a turnover machine. As Williams spots up, nice the 3.
On top, wearing their purple uniforms tonight. Years ago, this would be home game for Cleveland with these jerseys, and the Lakers turn it over. It's going to be taken by Garland. Now Markkanen, he's set.
Not going to miss 2 in a row.
Yeah, he does. You're right. Kevin Love, the former Bruin, can't hit it. Of course, he and Rubio played together in Minnesota. That's not going to find AD. Tried to save. Now they've got a power play. As AD went all the way up the ramp. In fact, he was on the All-Olympic team, was Ricky Rubio in Tokyo. That's how well he played over the summer. That's not a good pass by Westbrook. Got himself in trouble. Sexton attacking. He goes all the way and gets fouled. This is a big shot. They need it. They didn't get it. Rebound to Russ. Lakers have an opportunity now, and he throws it away. Westbrook now looks to attack, spins himself into trouble, and we're going to have an offensive foul on the Lakers. And he'll walk it into the front court, bounce, back door, but he threw it right to Porter, who nearly threw it away and did. Right back from DJ. Austin Reeves only had a couple of points the other night, although he plays about 20 minutes a game. Bad pass by Russ. Tried to force it in there on the roll. Armani Brooks hangs in the air, and it hit the bottom of the rim. Quickly now to Anthony. Thought about it. Drive. Oh! Davis was right there. What a pass and play that would have been. How did he see him? Now at the other end, the break, the spin, the score. And Alpi Şengün scores. Westbrook runs into a wall of defense. I was going to say the exact same thing. And he'll bring it back out with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander all over him. Russ still with the dribble, then throws it away. Not a good possession for the Lakers. SGA been their leading scorer in every game. His first 3 in 2 years, Derek Favors. Russ behind the head, not a good choice. Taking 2-on-1, Giddy all the way, lob to Bazley, easy. In about a minute or so for the Jack of the Box halftime report. Stick around for that. Thrown away by Westbrook. 3-on-1. Now the right-hand side, Jerome, boy, falling out of bounds. Shot clock is 3 ahead of the game clock. Russell Westbrook loses it, out of bounds, OKC.
Including a 3-ball to open up this contest. Westbrook again trying to hook, deflection, comes off glass. Norman on the run, he's got Dame left, he's got CJ trailing, he's gonna go right at Bazemore. So far the series tied at 1 apiece. Lillard missing, getting back defensively to thwart a pass up the floor to Bradley. Comes Westbrook loading up again. Lakers trying to come from 24 back. Westbrook airmails a pass over Bazemore and out of bounds. Westbrook trying to fire a bullet inside there to Carmelo.
That's the kind of action that can work against a man or a zone as the Lakers fall back into the 2-3. Similar, Kevin, to what we saw Indiana do. Nurk with another deflection. Because they know, hey, I can give up a basket right now. It don't matter. We got a lead. We're going back down the other end. Scoring's been fairly easy.
That's with good defense. Then Westbrook grabs his own miss.
Near as many tickets out last night against the Clippers. I guess all of the ball friends and family wanted to see the Lakers, but the man from Chino Hills, age 20,
had a fantastic season. Charlotte trying to get him going by having him handle a little bit more.
Westbrook, and he turns it over. That was good defense by Bridges. Rozier can't finish it. Lakers make it a one and done. Rozier hustling back, gets the steal. Moving forward. This is the 4th game of a road trip for the Hornets. They have not won yet, and Westbrook over and back. His right foot was on the other side of the line. The lead is 11. The Lakers trying to add to it. We go under 5 minutes in the 4th, and Westbrook turns it over. A courtesy cover. Westbrook on a take, changes gears. 2 to shoot, and he was leaving it for Davis.
Not allowing the push with pace for this dangerous Heat team, because that's when they're at their best.
Pass inside, Westbrook turns it over, averaging over 5 turnovers a game. That's been part of his struggles so far. You think about put him in the starting lineup, but right now he loves the way Anthony, he's in rhythm coming off the bench. He's been playing so well. As Westbrook throws it away. Obviously has some corporate knowledge from playing a couple of years ago with a Frank Vogel coach team.
Did you say corporate knowledge?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
That's a Greg Popovich term. Davis throws it down. He's had a lot of experience in a short time as the youngest player ever to start a finals game. Did that in the bubble. Westbrook with the turnover. Adebayo right there to take it. Strain. Jimmy Butler sprained his ankle in that first half, and he will not return. Lakers missing a bunch of other players as well. And he's an MVP, an All-NBA, perennial All-NBA player. The ball carries. There's another turnover, and then he fouls Adebayo. How important is he now with all the injuries they've had? Adebayo with the deflection and steal. Throws it ahead to Hero. Hero on the drive. Back to Adebayo for the flush. Coming up on a minute remaining. Westbrook looking for a screen. Has P.J. Tucker on it. Drives, goes inside. Kicks it back out, throws it away.
Staples Center tonight. Game 3 of the 5-game homestand, and another Laker turnover. That's their third so far. Uniform. D'Angelo, there's a three that you were alluding to, but they turn it over to Edwards. Really, Russ never had much control of it.
And they have the lead.
They do at that, 52-51. So a poor start without question for the Lakers. For D'Angelo. And this is all happening without Anthony Edwards in double figures. They were the only team last year, look at this pass, look out. They were the only team last year that averaged under 10 made threes.
Anthony switching.
Spurs shooting 55%. Young gets a hand on that one. Now it's a 4-on-3. Middle man, trailer, Young, whoa! A little short arm that time, the rim blocked it.
And they're calling a foul, though. At least 2 inches off the ground, and neither official made a call.
And there's 3 officials down there. They had a much better view than anybody.
Yeah, there was one right beside him.
Yeah. Bradley Beal was hurt, so he's a gold medal winner. That ended a 15-0 Laker run. That's an offensive foul on Russ.
Approaching 2:20 to play here in the first half. The Lakers shooting and turning the ball over again, but shooting 60%.
That's good pass. With 2 to shoot, with 1 to shoot. Throws it away. Stolen by Murray. Turnover for the Lakers. McDermott. They are down by only 2 points. It was 3 for 5 from downtown.
Watch how easily Zach LaVine elevates for his shot.
Pocket picked. Russ now to the corner. Not a great pass. LaVine with 11. Now stolen away. DeRozan, here comes Russ trying to get him, and he throws it down. And finally, the Lakers will have an extended trip. Remember, only 3 road games so far this year. Fewest in the NBA.
Their 3 main scorers have really done the damage tonight.
And Caruso takes a charge.
There's Melo on the wing. Let's see what they run on their first set. Westbrook around the Davis screen. Tried to find AD, couldn't deliver, and Holiday coming back the other way for the Bucks.
Hits Giannis with the bounce pass to a dunk.
Westbrook on the wing. Pass never made it. That's his second turnover. Giannis in transition. Ends it at the rim.
Why was he so wide open? Well, they had Grayson Allen in the corner over there. You can't leave him, so you have a decision to make.
Westbrook turns it over. Good active hands by Nwora. Middleton, one more to the corner. Nwora, who had a great Olympics for Team Nigeria, got blocked.
Well, Russell Westbrook will lead the way. Westbrook just pushed off on Richardson. Not that time. Rebound on Westbrook. Stolen by Tatum. Gets past Westbrook and the flush. Jason Tatum exploding here in the second quarter.
Dishes for Westbrook in the lane. His pass tried to go deep. Dwight Howard picked off by Isaiah Stewart. Westbrook comes away with it. Westbrook runs over Corey Joseph. And that is an offensive foul. Jeremy Grant trying to duck in and score. Won't fall. Westbrook with a rebound. Telegraphed the pass. Sadiq down deep.
Powerful player also off the dribble. That instance right there showed that.
Back-to-back 30-point games for the second time this season for Julius, and we got to.
What a start here by the New York Knicks offensively, who have really been inconsistent. Another steal and turnover by Westbrook, his second.
At the other end, 4-on-5. Here comes Westbrook. as Anthony tries to collect himself.
Don't want to throw the ball away here and give the Knicks another opportunity. And that's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Get up and down the floor, and that's what they've done early.
Well, they're trying to put pressure on the fact that you talked about the age of the Lakers.
So you said you got to get back.
Yeah, you do. Because they'll try to get something quick.
Indiana back in front by 9. That matches their largest lead. Sabonis has the steal. Bad pass, Westbrook.
Give it back. Yep. That's these guys have played with each other a little bit. And with multiple lineups, so you would hope that it would go down. But Rick's teams normally are pretty good at taking care of the ball.
Davis going to back up, hit the front of the rim. Bradley has the rebound, go right to him. 45-43 Lakers. Better defensive play that time by Metu. Now it's 3-on-3. Metu's got the baseline. All right, let's see if the Lakers can get a little ball movement here. This time down the floor. Russell's going to go to the rim and throw it away. The Lakers are up 16-14 first quarter. Russ into the attacking 47. Russ dribble drive, gets it to AD. Going to be an offensive foul here at Staples Center late in last season. Cutting was LeBron. They couldn't get it to him. Going to be taken. Oh, this is an outlet to Frank Jackson with a good one. And he goes up and throws it down.
I have to be better. And so far, so good for him. Westbrook tied up by Fox, and they get the turnover. Westbrook, at one point, was leading the NBA in turnovers. Give me a great scouting report on Lewis King. Off the steal, great trap on the sidelines, Fox.
Buddy Hield having a conversation with Brian Forte, upset because he was tying his shoe on that last inbound play, and he didn't wait for him.
Westbrook tried to find Davis. King's got a lot of time off the turnover to get a good look here. And that's a good look. Catch and shoot.
He was a teammate of Jason Tatum when they were in college together at Duke. Russ tries to shuffle his way in, confronts Hartenstein, and out of bounds it goes. Again, they can take their first lead of the game. Russ spins. We got a whistle. Offensive foul.
70-47 Celtics in second half action. Tatum had 37 points and 11 rebounds. Westbrook knocked out of there by Williams in a break opportunity. Russell Westbrook missed a few threes earlier. Spin move against the grain. It's an offensive foul.
I have it, actually. I've got it. I'm ready. I saw the Staples Center sign already coming down yesterday.
Swing it. Ellington to the cutter. Westbrook. Oh, he had a chance at the rim. Instead, tried to pass it out. James went for the steal. It is Tatum.
You have a Jared Culver sighting here to start the second quarter, and immediately the takeaway. Jared Culver getting into the rotation.
Strong minutes here for Culver off the bench.
Playing just his 9th game of the season. Ball loose. Conchar rakes it away. Grizzlies on the attack with a 2-point lead. Conchar to the rim and in! DeAnthony Melton with the steal and the slam.
Mr. Do something to have a nice play. Another steal for the Grizzlies.
Pass deflected. Taken away by Melton. 3-on-2 if the Grizzlies hurry. Melton takes middle, flares it out. Bain, a flyby by Davis. His three is through. Grizzlies a chance for the lead. 7.5 remaining in the third. Bain, another flyby, another three, in and out. And the rebound to Westbrook. And then Westbrook stepping out of bounds. Westbrook, that's deflected. Picked off by Melton. Jared steps into a three. It's through!
As Westbrook goes to work on the rookie and then throws it way beyond the outstretched arm of Monk. Another turnover from Westbrook. The Thunder's leading scorer. Oh, what a pick. Man took it right out of the pocket of Westbrook. And he's going to float it up. No. Henrich the follow. Muscala.
The Lakers thought that should have been an offensive foul, but the slap came before the contact.
Oh, what a pass. And J.R.E. had it blocked by LeBron James, who came over from the weak side. The outlet pass got stolen. It's a battle for it, and LeBron.
And you know, the officials are holding that whistle as Westbrook. So is Olajuwon. You know,
Westbrook back-to-back.
I mentioned 5 rotation players being out. He's 43 years of age. He's a former Buff from the University of Colorado. Played there for 4 years and played overseas in Australia. Berlin, Germany. And he goes 6'10", about 220. That one thrown right out of bounds. Almost slipped out of the hands of Russ.
Knocks it out of his hands.
Orlando wearing the colors of the Cleveland Browns down there, huh? That's what it looks like. Here's Russell Westbrook. Again, he loses control of it. Carter Jr. finishing inside the restricted area for the big fella. Little look-away pass to Russ.
Out of bounds.
And he stepped on the line. They give it now to Russ. Lakers on fire, but they throw it away. Turnover for the Lakers. That's their 13th. They're up by 22. Defense for Reeves.
He's done throughout his career. He can score, Jeff.
Oh, he's a big-time scorer. Now, he's not a point guard, so you can't expect him, as Westbrook turned it over.
Tale of 2 quarters. Lakers were terrific in that first quarter. Shot 58%, 33 points. Westbrook puts that up. Nope, offensive foul. They only have 10 points here in the second quarter, the Lakers. Westbrook looking. Lost it momentarily, gets it back, trying to get it to Davis. And a travel. 9/10 of a second. Mavericks with a chance to get a shot off. 6 to shoot. James double, finds Westbrook. Pass deflected, try to jam it in.
Spent 2 years with the Lakers, averaging 14 points per game. And up over.
It's the Lakers. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas was barking at the officials coming back up the floor. Bulls will take it, and they'll take the ball as well off the turnover.
Oh, that's offensive.
Caruso drew it out of Westbrook.
Tony Bradley, word for the wise from a former point guard. If you don't catch those balls that come to you, they may stop coming.
Well,
ball got hit with a nasty one.
And Ball picks off the pass, getting into the play.
He'll only be down 4, shooting 40% from the field. Wide open and a miss by Johnson. Oh, a nice pick by Johnson. Westbrook was on the move. Shamet sets his feet. Yikes. Westbrook throws it away. Booker runs it down. Westbrook and Ariza. And Westbrook. Ooh. And right into the hands of Shamet. Landry Shamet on the push. Shamet lays it in and one. Westbrook takes a look at the clock. Behind the back. Goes to the hole. Kicks it. And a turnover. Jay jumped the lane.
2 bad turnovers here in this third by Westbrook.
Payne turns the corner on Ellington, leaves it. Oh, nice play by Ellington. Quick reaction. Up ahead, James to Westbrook, and touch last by Westbrook. That'll be Phoenix ball. Fully healthy with their full complement of players in their roster as Westbrook gets the steal and throws it into the hands of Aiden. Booker for 3. Got it.
And rightfully so has been the Suns and the Warriors, but Utah is right there as well.
And the rebound goes to Dwight Howard.
Well, the Lakers put him in a bad position because they played such good defense on that sequence that they forced him into a bad percentage shot. But then the Lakers get hot early because they think that they're the greatest players that ever lived.
You know, he didn't play. Oh, lob underneath and intended for Dwight. It's out of bounds. Russ with a head of steam across the timeline. Russ, lob. Good play by the Spurs and Derek White to knock that away. Read it all the way.
Final game, man. Final game.
That's beautiful. Rob, go enjoy the game. We love you, brother.
Yeah, he's got those right on as the Lakers open up the third with a turnover.
He's back on the floor with 33 points. Out there with Russell Westbrook, DeAndre Jordan, Talen Horton Tucker.
Westbrook lobs it into Howard, and Howard couldn't quite catch it.
Play as a passer.
Bruce Brown comes in. Bembry sits down with the 3 fouls. Westbrook poked away and stolen by Brown. Westbrook spins against Galloway and turns it over. Mills, Galloway, layup, shot is good.
For sure, he has a case, and they had to get up a shot in a hurry.
Rebound to Westbrook, tried to thread the needle into Johnson and threw it away. Here comes KPJ to Jalen Green! The foul was against Darren Collison, and that was a soft call.
See Coach Silas talking to Josh Christopher.
Bolton stolen by Christopher. And Christopher finishes it all. At 65.6% after being a really good free throw shooter to start his career as Carmelo blocks Gordon. Russ has really struggled at the stripe. His outlet thrown right back to Jalen Green. So a back-to-back for them. This the second night. Oh, Westbrook gifts the Rockets another possession. This season.
Okay, wild push off again from LeBron, no call.
Wood takes it himself and runs.
And you get another wide open three.
Both teams now with a dozen makes or downtown. Lakers turn it over. Jalen Green throws it up to Wood. Tight ropes the baseline and threw it back to Stanley Johnson.
Defense, better offense there for Jalen Green.
Turnover. Christopher on the move into the paint, fouled.
Buchanan signed to a 10-day with the COVID exception. Gets a deflection right away. Grizzlies trying to work a break. Tyus Jones is in. Grizzlies still have a foul to give. Lob for James, defended by Jackson. Second time he's come over and made a play. And the Grizzlies have won only 2 games all year when they've had single-digit threes. Tilly with a steal. Grizzlies trying to get numbers forward. Avery Bradley closing. Morant peels back.
Playing pick and roll with Brandon Clark. Those two, Brandon Clark, Tyus Jones, great synergy between them.
Westbrook lost it. Picked up by Tyus Jones. The largest blown lead in the NBA this year. Westbrook stolen by Morant.
We talk so much about Westbrook and the lack of turnover.
4 or 5 guys now on the 10-day hardship contract. Well, Russ an unforced error that time. And I mentioned Ellaby, and there he is with the basketball and 2 minutes to play. 10 seconds remain in the half. Fighting Russ to shoot again. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Braun.
Yeah, he touched it last.
I think all the usage and no turnovers. Here's Russ all the way. He hangs and throws it away. He had 4 turnovers. The Lakers as a team only had 7 when he was basically unstoppable for years. Avery Bradley steals it. Here's a 2-on-1. Russ. And he fumbled it away. Little behind him. Taken by Russ. Down goes LeBron. Russ loses control of it. Not a great sequence. I think LeBron's all right. Just fixing his sleeve on his left leg. Yeah, he's up. He's okay.
All of a sudden, Noel's been the guy that's come in to try to become another source of offense.
The 22-year-old turnover Lakers is Russ. Can't control it. Good play by Anthony Edwards. 2 big steps by Prince, and he loses control of it. Quickly, Russ. He has it taken away, and the man has a 2-hand jam. Malik trying to create some space. Russ, here he goes. Ooh, he put a bump right into. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Westbrook. Again, there's that post play. They really like the effort underneath. And a foul, no. Play on, 3-on-2. Russ trying to get it to Avery Bradley, and out of bounds it goes. LeBron, a little over halfway to 30 right now with 16 points. It's a 14-4 extended Minnesota run. Boy, this close. And once again, the Lakers, Westbrook turns it over, but then Bradley returns the favor.
Westbrook working against Bogdanovich. Turned it over, threw it right to Capella. Those are the frustrating turnovers for the Lakers. And Collins.
We're seeing a steady diet of that 1-5 pick and roll.
There it is again, Westbrook. And he hooked Capella with the offhand and gets called for the foul. That's going to be his 4th. LeBron just kind of took his time before finding his own offensively. And as he ever slips out and they turn it over. Got a 2-on-1. Bogdanovich pulls the 3. He picks him up on the switch. Good defense by Bagley. They get the turnover. Fox in a hurry. Buddy with time.
Work it over to THT, picked by Braun. Horton Tucker over to Russ in the corner, 6 to shoot, trying to get it to Dwight. Out of bounds it goes. For December. Westbrook down the middle, has it taken away. Mitchell and the Jazz looking for a little momentum.
Limited minutes tonight, but making the most of them. And Westbrook out of control, lost the dribble out of bounds. Westbrook lobs it. Okeke intercepts it. Great effort by Chuma. Runners from Wendell. 6 of 9 from the floor. That's a turnover. Westbrook
loves catching the basketball, coming from his right, stepping right into that one beyond the arc.
Westbrook stepped out of bounds. Westbrook still got the speed, but threw it away on a Duncan Robinson steal. Butler fakes the handoff and fires. Got it.
So they can't allow a run-out fast break. Picked up quickly.
Here comes Westbrook. That man is fast, but Tucker took it away. Look out. Vincent catches up with it.
The game plan, getting back in it on the defensive end, able to score.
Monk zigzags to the rim, swings it out. Westbrook loses it. Mills the steal, and a foul is called. And it bounces to the Lakers. Lob it up. Aldridge denies it. Carter down the middle, gives it up for Brown. Oh, beautiful. Nice look. Aldridge rocks the rim on a tasty dish from Bruce Brown. Shooting the Lakers just under 55%. Ball deflected. Harden's got it. 7 seconds left. Harden. The drive. Put it up and in with 1.9. Lakers interaction 10-8 against Eastern Conference teams, but they are 8-12 on the road. Westbrook stripped away. Here's Harden.
Well, when you're on the other side, believe me, every time Joel Embiid takes a jump shot, you're happy. Not that he's a bad shooter, just he's not putting the pressure on your defense.
Westbrook watched by Harris. Screen Davis. 4 seconds. Westbrook. Off the hand of Bradley and a turnover for LA. Two-man game. Maxey to Embiid. Too strong. Westbrook the board. Up ahead. Off the fingertips of Monk. Out of bounds. Maxey. The spin over Bradley. Missed it. And Davis comes over the top for the rebound. Oh! Thibault devours it. And Maxey is there. Uncontested rebound for Monk. Westbrook loses it.
Under 2 to go in this first half. 13-point Hornet lead. Westbrook nearly threw it away, and then Bradley was forced to.
Pretty impressive.
Well, Nick, here's what they do. On free throws, you'll notice they always put AD on the other end. So after the free throw is made, I don't know what else to tell him.
Bogdanovich, Gallinari also in the game. Russ turns it over again. That's his third of the first period.
And they're trying to keep Anthony Davis out of the pick and roll so they can switch. And I wow.
What is Westbrook
awful
doing?
Pass that one.
Nice to be back home.
See the home crowd. In fact, only 2 games away from Crypto.com Arena in the month of February. That's it. 2 games, and they're coming up realizing there's only a couple months left in the season. Blown past, long past the halfway mark. Even though the All-Star break hasn't happened yet. Covington, after the turnover ahead of the pack, is McLemore. Pocket picked, taken by the Lakers. Here's Russ, has it poked away, so the Lakers take it, then they give it. Powell tries to go in. The scoop and the score for Norman Powell. Carmelo Anthony now to Russ. Russ tried to get down the middle, has it taken away. Turnover Lakers. Can they capitalize again? Covington. Good play by Monk to play a little defense, but Powell hits it.
Goes Lou, bringing back Reggie Jackson, making his way Westbrook to the score table.
There's a turnover for, that's only his second tonight.
Burks went for the steal. Westbrook got free, gets into the paint, lost the handle. Barrett has it, throws it ahead to Burks. Burks back to top and lefty, scoop layup, he missed it. Got the rebound, missed again. Foley follows and throws it down. Barrett had 17 points in the first quarter. If you're just joining us. Westbrook inside, deflected by Robinson. Here comes Toppin. Toppin goes right at Westbrook and finishes. Westbrook pushing, knocked away from behind by Noel. Knicks have a 2-on-1. Randall goes inside for the slam.
And the health factor, just having Holiday, Antetokounmpo, and Middleton together, starting games, performing with one another. Russell Westbrook steps on the baseline. It's a turnover for LA. Kick to the corner. Westbrook. A travel. And the struggles have been real for Russell Westbrook. Luke Kennard going back to his home state for All-Star Weekend, Ohio. Westbrook, drive, poked away from LeBron. Turnover. Holiday, dish. Allen, shooting practice. No. Rebounded by Westbrook. Get ahead. Intercepted by Middleton.
Westbrook pass deflected by Wiggins. There's a turnover. Poole behind the back. Nice feed, Wiggins.
They're number 2 in the league in differential. Like, that's a big deal. They've lost their last 6 road games. This one's a big one. We talked about it being big for the Lakers. I think it's also big for the Utah Jazz.
Okay. What do we learn from how they defend here, if anything?
So it's interesting. You brought up something I thought that was pertinent in the first half relative to this, right? You said it feels like the Jazz have been experimenting all season long. That's footwork, that's guile, the abruptness with which he changes direction on you.
And Whiteside, I believe, broke up that lob. Forrest kicks it out to O'Neal, had time to tee it up, line up the seam.
Heck of a screen, though, by Whiteside. You know, nothing going to show up in a stat sheet, but he got his teammate a wide open look.
And Westbrook turns it over. First team all trash talk. Westbrook couldn't find Howard. They turn it over. Forrest on the move. They got a 3-on-2. Trent Forrest tried to take Horton Tucker's soul.
And here comes Westbrook looking to push for LA. Westbrook lost his footing. And now New Orleans an opportunity in transition. Ingram, 4 points now in the quarter. And here's another one. Ingram, Alvarado running, and oh my gracious!
Pelicans in that other half, and you got to see the Lakers trailing in.
Another turnover from Los Angeles, their 13th of this first half. McCollum finds some space, floats it home. Westbrook lob, out of bounds, off of the Lakers.
To be with the group every day and working with them, and you know, so many people. So I'm just really excited to be a part of that team.
Show is doing wonderfully.
Jones all the way in, rocks the rim. 12 points, 7 rebounds for Jonas Valanciunas. Oh, Jones, who's played a great game defensively, gets hammered by Westbrook.
Westbrook will drive. Zubats is there. Monk tries to find his way, snaking his way through traffic. Man, Jackson never breaks stride and floats for 2.
And going straight at the jugular of all these Lakers.
James inside, doubled on the fly, can't get it, and
basket interference.
Yep, basket interference counted for 2.
Pass inside, Westbrook, guarded by Klay Thompson. Westbrook spins again, Thompson stays with him. Stepped out of bounds. Back went up by 6 in the 4th. That lost by 2. Again, that was the Klay Thompson 33-point game. Off the turnover, Curry, quick catch and release, and nails the 3. And then Bradley comes up short, opening minute here in the 4th. Thompson, long 3-pointer. And it just hits the rim, saved by Bradley. And the ball last touched by Augustine. Good play from Moody. Westbrook against Curry. Lost the ball, gets it back. And a loose ball foul is going to be called against Russell Westbrook. That's his 5th.
And they want to put Steph Curry into action, try to get him switched on to Russell Westbrook.
Thompson fights over the screen. Westbrook throws it away, trying to get it with a left hand into Monk. Back out to Westbrook. 7:48 and counting here in the first. Spurs by 1. There's Murray. The steals later. And a foul on Westbrook.
Here is Westbrook. Oh, he got away with the hook there. Oh, he didn't get away with the hook.
Not, sir.
Ready to shoot that one.
Westbrook stolen by Jones. And the Spurs, a little wake-up call late first quarter, take control.
Always great to see 5-0 in the building. We used to tease Dave about that right hand. So you might as well cut it off, big fella. You never use it.
4, you give them each 1, right?
Right.
We prefer 4.
2 each. And then Westbrook tosses this one away.
Now, the Rockets have had problems. The Lakers have had some issues this year with turnovers as Matthews misses the three and then almost came up with a loose ball because, well, he didn't because he got fouled by Westbrook. It's walled off and gets turned over. Rockets have numbers. Green to KPJ, broken up by LeBron. Back to Green, and he scores again. 7-0 Green run for the Rockets to start overtime.
Rebound taken by Gabriel. He'll run the floor with Russ. Russ with the dribble. Russ tries to force his way in, and has it taken away from him.
We need to feature him more. He gets lost sometimes in the development of other players. You see the turnover on the first possession by the Lakers.
We did not do that against Toronto. Westbrook soars in off the missed free throw and has it taken away by Holiday. 7 turnovers for the Lakers. Booker.
One thing I will say, Arizona does not judge themselves on Pac-12 titles, does not judge themselves on tournament appearances. We have not been to the Final Four since 2001.
Within the way the Suns play.
And look, that's good. And look, I would say that I've made some mistakes in my career focusing on
78-96. The biggest deficit was 28. Ball underneath. And it goes off the leg of Russ eventually.
That's what ends up winning the hearts and minds of every fan of this building and watching on TV.
And then how about Pepe knocking the ball free again?
Solidifying your point, Jim.
You know, one of the things, Finchie, is Ant gets the steal here.
Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin.
Run TMC team.
Yeah,
Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin.
He liked that team. He liked the Sonics with.
It carries over to when people are out. You take a let's see his turnover right there. With the Raptors been doing a great job all season creating turnovers and scoring off of turnovers as well. Back up a little bit, get some momentum, rev up the engine, and then go straight downhill on the smaller reads.
Wow, Westbrook throws it into the 10th row, and the ball finds its way back to no call. Siakam, lead pass. Ready, double V.
Using his size, and then Pascal keeping his head up with a nice touch pass over the top. We talked about LeBron making over the top passes.
Raptor ball.
You should have and expect some more opportunity. And let's see if they can take advantage. Denny's so far looks like he is. 8 points already.
Westbrook a turnover. Gafford the steal.
Do not want any cheap fouls right here. Sending them to the foul line. Play solid defense. Good hands by KCP.
Avdia for 3. Way long this time. And the rebound for Westbrook, but Hachimura able to take it away. Rui with the left. Westbrook turns it over. Here comes Hachimura. Here's Westbrook faking the 3, but he traveled, and that will be the 5th turnover. That's the issue with Westbrook. He's a high assist guy. He's a high turnover guy.
They gave the Cavs a great boost.
Steal by Garland. Garland to the basket. He gets fouled by Westbrook, and Westbrook now barks at his teammates.
Really, Mark, the number 3 option for them.
And he's been a very good player, you know, being shorthanded, not having their starting point guard Ben Simmons all season long.
Nobody has a more higher frequency of post-ups this year than the 76ers do with Embiid. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll come back to Philadelphia. Hey, I got nothing against those suburban guys, okay?
No, don't try to be their friends now. You already threw them under the bus, man. It's okay.
Good steal by Maxey. Going to be doing their thing, and boy, Stan Staley has another loaded squad ready to roll in the Sweet 16. Embiid with the steal.
280-pounder.
I thought he was going to go middle. So imagine if you're a defender and you think the same way and then look really bad when he goes baseline.
And Harris missing by a bunch. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook turns it over.
Breaks the interior of your defense.
Austin Reeves, boy, Westbrook almost had a turnover, and Reeves got it back.
Now, he's been in the playoffs a number of times, as we know, with the Portland Trail Blazers. Westbrook against CJ. And taken away. Herb's already got a couple of steals in this game. Good slip inside for Billy, and poked away by Westbrook. He can't show him the basketball. Brought it down to his level. Westbrook has it taken away. Herb's got another steal.
That's the thing. If you make Russell play in the crowd, he will turn that basketball over.
Herb, go hard! And Jackson gets his first bucket after a couple of free throws. Westbrook on the spin. Taken away by Herb.
Make him play in traffic.
You got it. Devontae for Jackson. Why not?
Against the Hawks. And he could get one in half number one, depending on how much he plays. And Russ just dribbles it off his leg and out of bounds, unfortunately.
They see him as a 3-and-D guy at 6'5", 200 pounds. Turnover. Dinwiddie.
Too easy.
Drives in.
Better free throw shooters.
So a defensive 3-second call right out of the gates on the first possession. And Westbrook, if you had to summarize a 25-point blown lead by the Jazz against the Clippers, how would you describe that?
What's really underrated about him on the offensive end is his size and strength. And then he's a very underrated defender.
10. They did not win, have not won this year with both AD and LeBron out of the lineup, and now they get them both in. Brandon.
Run out by Gabriel. Good defense by Monte Morris.
Down 2 max players. And I asked Michael Malone.
And that play was an example of it. Just the fact that Howard was there.
See if we can find a little rhythm here in this one as the Suns turn them over again. Up ahead to Shamitz and Landry with an easy 2.
I tell you what, that's 2 times that he has made an incredible teardrop off the glass over Anthony Davis.
We've seen some finishes, and for all the Laker defensive troubles, that was a good. This is the little 12-footer. Not high enough to get it to Davis, and Mikal Bridges steps in.
Yeah, but Davis has got a seal there. That's a situation where you can't.
Yeah, guys, keep an eye on the double fist. There's a matchup zone trap that kind of took the Lakers out of their offense, had them shoot more jump shots, and there's another turnover on cue.
Westbrook probing. Caught in the air, nowhere to go. It's another turnover for Westbrook and the Lakers.
And picked up, and they'll come the other way with Lonnie Walker. Westbrook right into Steph Curry. Knocked away, turnover. NBA.com, rush through traffic, watch the ball, deflected away, 3-on-2, Looney to Thompson to Curry to Wiggins. Here they go, right up and in. Trying the screen roll, and Beverly dug it out. LeBron ends up with it. Look away to Toscano Anderson, and Westbrook stepped out of bounds. Durable, reliable, steady. James working. Foul. Lakers.
It's pretty special. That's really special, isn't it, to see that?
Doesn't take much to get him going. There's a steal. Off the turnover, Prince in the corner. Can't hit the 3, James the board.
And then all of a sudden they come to the NBA and there's no guarantee that you're going to be a starter.
Yeah, very few make that move and right into the starting lineup. Jokic, now to Murray. He's going to try to ride it up and in. He is, after a great bounce pass. Russ attacks the rim, trying to get it to AD. That's out of bounds. So there's your first turnover of the third quarter. Russ, the little head fake, the ball fake. Nobody's buying. Russ has still got it. Russ in trouble, and he traveled. LeBron's at the other end if they want to try to get it to him. That was Daniels who laid it up and in, and out of bounds it goes.
They tried to get it to LeBron at the last minute and went off of LeBron's finger, so.
LeBron, the cutter, LeBron kicks it. Russ, the fake, has it knocked from behind, and the Lakers turn it over. Entrenched himself there for the time being. Look at Russ go. Russ all the way, and Russ lost control of it. He tried to get to the rim. Now Larry Nance Jr. comes in the front court. As he plays tough defense, and they get a hand on the ball, and here is Alvarado. It's a 3-on-1 all the way. Scooping, no, missed, but the cleanup that time. 5 minutes of the game. Brought to you by Morongo Casino, Resort, and Spa. Russ tried a bullet pass underneath and off the fingertips.
GHT, they should know him quite well. He's a guy that loves to penetrate and get to the rim.
By the way, the veteran, under 6 minutes to play here in the quarter. Clarkson finds himself in a tough spot. Rebound to AD. Quickly, Pat Bev. Russ skipping his way, spinning, and trying to throw it to Brown. And out of bounds it goes. Are just past the halfway mark of the third quarter. Lakers have Reeves, Russ, AD, LeBron, and Lonnie on the floor. Lakers turn it over for the 9th time. 195, and we're not even through at 3. Russ with the left-handed dribble. Russ lob underneath, trying to hit JTA. Got Kevin Love in front of him. Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook. Kevin's having a smile about it. Going to be taken away. Turnover Lakers. That's their second of the afternoon. Mitchell goes all the way. And Matt Ryan. Russ definitely directing this show. That's going to be just a loose basketball.
Yeah, he just lost a handle on that one.
Garland looks to get aggressive. Good turn on Austin Reeves. Lakers up by 6. Wenyen gives it to Russ. Russ with some speed. Russ all the way. Throws it up.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, going to go the other way. Lakers, by the way, 76% in the paint. 19 for 25, and that's where Reeves is. Oh, underneath to Russ, and he just couldn't grab onto the handle. Back and forth, windshield wiper for Russ. Russ, double team. Russ in the paint. Travel. 6 turnover. By the way, Golden State's lost 5 straight. They are 0-6 on the road. What is happening there? It's taken away by Wade. So the 4th starts just like the 3rd. On the shot clock. Lob underneath. Well read, not a great feed. They've got plenty of time. Marketing. Here he is, turning, spinning, scoring, yes!
Fade away from about 15 feet. And that's good defense, good contest, but just too small. Paul George able to eliminate the contest, elevate, and knock down the top one.
Ended up missing the playoffs. George got COVID during that play-in tournament as well. Another turnover. 13-point lead for the Clippers. Westbrook, and none was not looking. Another Laker turnover. Westbrook, Zubac with the deflection. Gabriel poked it away from behind. He's got James down court with the easy stop.
Climbed out, but couldn't finish. Also had some very poor free throw shooting against the Clips. Here comes Russ. He has it taken away. Unlikely, which was a herder. Had a couple of blocks for Sacramento. That's going to be a turnover. Let's see if they can convert off of it. Quickly, Monk all the way, and they do. Here is Russ. Eyeing the clock. Got 13, turnover. Here goes Herder and Westbrook. Herder all the way, scores. These two teams will have a bunch of the same opponents. Lob to AD. Again, they front, and they knock it away. That was Harrison Barnes.
Is this going to be a take foul?
Could be. Of course, giving AD a bit of a rest here at the end of the quarter. Laker lead is still 2. Westbrook.
It's a foul.
Not pushed off. Yeah. Kevin Durant pulls up on the wing. Glances off the rim. Taken by Russ. And he'll sneak out in the backcourt. Russ in the attacking zone. The lob to Lonnie. A little bit too high, too far. For more info and to nominate an exceptional woman, please go to Lakers.com. Russ tried to find Davis in traffic. KD, the bounce, Summer score. Pat Bev gets it in to Russ. Russ throws it out in front of him. Stepped on the line. Turnover. Soft touch, no. Now the Lakers have numbers with Morris slowly getting up. Russ tried to get it to AD. It's a good save that time by O'Neal. That means Watanabe is alone at the other end. After the miss right at the rim. The old point guard getting back into Anthony Davis. Gives it now to Russ. Tried a really tough pass to Davis, who's slow getting up.
Dribble penetration, breaks it just about every time.
And where do you want to get it in a zone?
In the middle.
Right where he was.
Yeah, but that dribble penetration got him the ball.
We're talking about his career. Pistons one of only 3 teams he's never scored 40 against. Only 2 other teams besides the Pistons, and he carried it.
He wanted to fake.
Now it's Russell Westbrook, former MVP of the league, all the way to the rim. Got caught in the air and turns it over. Ahead of the pack. Jones all the way to score. That's out of the reach of AD. Shot clock is off. to the basket. That's a good move that time by Jones. Little jumper's no good. Russ has some speed. Out of the backcourt he comes. In transition. Wanted Bryant going down the middle. We got bowling
That's going to be a foul on Russ.
Yeah, it's going to be foul on the Lakers.
Westbrook goes right back at him. We'll go right again at Payne. Shot clock at 6. The bump and out of bounds.
5-11 team, yeah. I'm already giving them a win. I should have done that. 21 seconds to go. Sohan bumped by James. And then you got to take the right shots. That's an offensive foul.
Yes, it is.
And the turnover gives it right back. How about the first tip was more likely to go in. That one he kind of caught it behind his head and threw it up there.
Yes,
offensive foul again. And who's on the receiving end? Trey Jones. Westbrook has it taken away, and he's hurt. Well, his feelings are hurt. Yeah, one or the other. Make a pay! Jones poked it away. Jones with the steal. Catches it. Oh, just missed the dunk. Johnson with the foul. So he just goes straight into that dunk.
Did we think that?
Too far.
I just didn't think that was going to work.
Jones driving. He scores, and he's fouled.
I mean, this is incredible.
Okay, we let the defenders defend. James saves it. Westbrook, he was out of bounds. So the Spurs get it back. Finally a stop.
Still talking to, and Rick's telling them how to play defense. How about that? There is, or maybe on the offensive side, another turnover. 75-71.
And they say when you get to be a 10-year guy, then we'll get you up.
Or the #1 pick. Here is Russ. Look out. Not a good pass. Those threes can bring it back quickly.
Shoot you in or shoot you out.
And that's a bad pass.
And so do turnovers.
Telegraphed it for the Lakers. That's their 13th turnover.
First turnover committed by Russell Westbrook in the last 3 games. Lakers holding on for the final shot here. It's good defense there by Washington. Leads to Porzingis at the buzzer. Anthony Davis is sitting to start the start the fourth. And Drew, this is a guy that's now had 10 straight double-doubles. Drew, do you think that we see Anthony Davis anymore tonight?
I think this is a wrap.
Wizards fighting, only down 13, and there's another turnover. Here's Kuzma, headed to pack, rocks the rim with 2 hands. Wizards only down 12. Westbrook, Goodwin in the passing lane.
LeBron with 2 tours in Cleveland, totaling 11 years. Russell Westbrook on the floor for the first time, and he turns it over.
He did it. No real harm there. Do not give up an easy second chance bucket.
Now Westbrook, a hot pass right at the shins.
There's whoever can start keeping the ball out of the paint and making people settle for jump shots. Neither team shooting well. Watching football players play golf and stuff, I'm not quite as excited about as the Lakers turn it over again.
And again, it's Mitchell behind the head from Garland. He had enough Cavaliers to choose from, and they convert.
Stays on 2.
I think the intent was like, hey man, that was a clean block. We're going to try to challenge this. They did the right thing.
OG cleaned up by Pascal.
The guy. There's 30 teams in the league. Not all 30 have one.
No, they're tough to find. Van Vliet.
Beautiful cut by OG Anunoby, and of course Thaddeus Young, the alertness always there.
OG right to. Here's Pascal. Quick attack, contact. He got bumped on his way up. Raptors get it back. Thad Young's trying to control it. Sends it to OG.
If he's able to turn this around and kind of get this going, he could be amongst a very elite group, a group of players that have won an MVP and a 6th Man of the Year.
Dangerous pass there. Harden read it, deflected it, and now Philly. Thibault, an excellent defender on Westbrook. Screen by Davis. Westbrook tried to leave it to him, and Thibault got the steal. Half-court shot. No good.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Shot attempt.
Yep. Jaden Ivey misses. Lakers got to go 4 court.
and it's swiped by Killian. Playing free safety there. Sends it to Boyan for the corner three, and it's through. Boyan with a 3, so it tightens it up a little bit. Boyan has 10 here in the third, as you predicted. More usage here in the second half. Russell Westbrook, 2-time. Pass outside intended for Beverly. Sadiq picks it off. Sadiq to the basket, lays it up. Blocked by Bryant. Alec Burks for the line drive gun from the top. Will not drop. Rebound Russell Westbrook. Final minute, third quarter. Pistons knock it away. Marvin Bagley. Alec Burks. Here's the triple try. Yes!
I know you're always working. Nice pass. Smart. Davis is there. Up and under Tatum. Threw it away. Another turnover. Westbrook on the run. 3-on-2. Looking for LeBron. Deflected on the play. Picked up by Westbrook. Charging the other way. Westbrook. Trying to get to a trailer. Picked up by Tatum. Here come the Celtics. 4-on-1. Brown. Tatum up, down, and counted for 2 and a foul.
You would expect the Lakers see a lot of zones because of their lack of three-point shooting, right? As Joker kept it alive, went to the wrong guy, though. Here's Reeves. The Lakers have misfired on their last 7 consecutive shots, and they give it away. Caldwell Pope on the break. And he gets the layup. He added all up. It's an 18-2 run for the Nuggets. And a bad entry pass by Westbrook, and a turnover. Joker inside, room service.
Max was there. Flyby on its way. Long shot, long rebound, and Russ now with a little bit of speed into the attacking zone. Lob to Damian. Look out. That's going out of bounds.
Yeah, that was way behind Damian.
See if the Wizards can put together a couple of more stops. There's one.
But made the right decision. Here goes Russ. Lob it for Damian, and he couldn't connect on it. Wasn't quite able to get the handle on it. Kuzma, this could be a big bucket for them. It's a huge. He wears number 12. A little fake by Russ, who's in the game, and he throws it away. Had nowhere to go. Ooh, and LeBron fell down. Fell down on his own accord. He's a scorer. He's a shooter. But he clanks that one off, and Bryant has it. Gives it to Russ. Of course, Russ will change the tempo of this game, give you some speed. Throws it away. Set with it. Gabriel quickly to Russ. Russ in the attacking zone. Doesn't even survey. Just going straight towards the rim, and it costs him an offensive foul.
40% for the game. Westbrook, too hot through the hands of Reeves, and the Lakers turn it over for the 4th time.
So the pace really picks up when Westbrook enters the game.
That's a foul. Loose ball on Gabriel. All right, Lakers timeout. They get LeBron back. Westbrook, too hot and out of bounds, or rebounded by Westbrook. In a hurry. Westbrook right down the middle, threw it where his man was not.
Almost 118 points a game, has 27 in a 30-team league.
Yeah, if you really move the basketball from side to side, very porous defense, poor rotation and communication.
Heat live at 8:30 then in Utah Saturday night. Oh, a steal by Oladipo on the inbound. 127 to 102. But concerns here on the home court, but a steal by Oladipo.
Well, into the game is Russell Westbrook, so you know the pace will quicken.
Russ with his first touch. Nearly lost it, and he did. Russ, short. Ahead of the pack, we're leaking out. They got a player, but a good defensive play. Then they steal it back. And I think the lob was even available. Not sure why he didn't do it. Oh, that's off the JTA, unfortunately.
He's a vet, been in this league long enough, but you hear him in the locker room. He really is a leader of this team. He brings a lot of toughness.
Stolen away by McDaniels. JT Thorne just checked into the game. Poked away. Gordon with the run out. One man to beat. It's LeBron. Dennis playing his first game since late November, dealing with a foot problem, and a steal. What anticipation!
Westbrook. Try the entry pass, and Gabriel saying he was held by Robinson.
And you know what? Russell Westbrook wasn't always, as the ball's turned over, he probably would have fought the move to the bench.
Oladipo dribbles into some traffic. Little fake, trying to get it inside, and good anticipation from Troy Brown, but Vincent steals it back. He's so used to winning 10 finals in the championships. Westbrook the rebounder, 38 years old. Oh, Butler with a steal on a Westbrook pass. Back to Martin. Martin goes inside, blocked, but a foul. Shooting has been really struggling. 3 of 13. And Westbrook throws it away. 6 assists here in the first half. Plays catch with Gabriel. Now looks, tries to throw it up. Bad decision that time. Adebayo knocks it away. He's turned the ball over a bunch. Hero drives, kicks it out. Lowry, corner 3. Got it. 1.8 still remaining. Can they get a shot off? Turned over Adebayo. He got off a shot after the steal, and that ends the first half.
Hunter has 7 points, 5 boards in 24 minutes. He welcomes himself back to the lineup. Ooh, Russ forgot the basketball.
You talk about complete hustle.
Kendrick Nunn needs help. Finds Westbrook. Down the middle to Gabriel. Just a little bit, about an inch or two behind him.
I should have kept quiet. Here he is at the free throw line, and they turn him over.
Again, just another great job in that pick and roll defense.
Kings have numbers. Here's the 3. Mitchell.
Here is Westbrook. This is one of the worst defensive halves, though, for the Lakers.
It's a 13th lead change of the game. Westbrook to nobody in particular in the corner.
Great job by KZ Collins.
Good defense by Fox. Navigated that screen, and De'Aaron Fox's defense catalyzed that turnover. At the Crypto.com arena. Westbrook, and KCP knocked it away, and Jokic behind his back.
Yeah, he knows you got to switch, and there's going to be a smaller guy on Joker.
18-13 our score. Nuggets by 5 now. Knocked away. Jokic watching. Final minute of play. Energetic first quarter. Through the legs of Gabriel. Murray's got it. Murray to Brown, and Brown lays it up and in softly. Westbrook tonight, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And he fumbles it out of bounds. Great for Denver. In a 15-point lead.
Travel. Flat goes 4.
And Westbrook into Murray.
Well, that's a travel. Thank you.
Now Westbrook maneuvering.
Well, he's just trying to get to the paint.
Got 19. Yeah, Jokic with the steal. Murray's got it. 3 on 2. Murray pulls the trigger. Got it again! 5 of 11. Wood, the big man, gives him a threat out there. Hot pass. Too tough to handle. Westbrook turns it over. Up ahead. Hardy takes the contact and a block. 37 seconds remaining. And up top, that hit the backboard, maybe the side of the rim even. Baseball pass. Westbrook knocks it down.
He does other things well. It's a nice mix of defenders and offensive players. Oh, the push-off, offensive foul. Russ. And he pushed off on the aforementioned. Forced him to go outside. Nobody's guarding the corner 3. A 0 shot and a 0 on his uniform has it. Oh, Russ, where are you going? Look out. Out of bounds.
Russ still 1 assist away from the triple.
Yeah, 18. 9 assists.
Off his knee.
12 rebounds. Russ going one-on-one with Monk on the wing. Here comes the double. Russ keeps that pivot foot and then traveled. He was trying as long as he could to keep that pivot foot.
And then he gets a technical.
Russ back and forth. He had space if he wanted. Now he's trying to go around him, and he just lost the basketball.
He went around him, too. Boy, if he doesn't lose the ball, it's an easy deuce.
And leaning in and getting the bucket.
Westbrook uses a screen. Triple team, then almost, throws it away. His teammates love him. His coach loves him. They say not just for his playing on the court, but his personality. Westbrook inside. Knocked loose, knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Memphis ball.
So we saw Schroeder's last.
Bounce. LeBron. Now out to Troy Brown. Russ attacks. Russ all the way in traffic. Tried to get it to Bryant, but turned it over.
Westbrook throws it away. Desmond Bain drives, does finish. Looked like it was going to fall off the rim.
since turning an ankle back on December the 21st. Justice Winslow would be an excellent matchup for LeBron tonight. Here's Westbrook inside, sharp defending. Up the floor, off the screen, into the lane, lost control and out of bounds.
I like the visual in real time.
Westbrook struggles to get up a shot. No. Rebound ripped. Dame's got it up the floor.
From Norm Powell.
In 12 minutes.
Westbrook, too hot of a pass. Pushes that lead back to 16. 19 points for Jackson. And now Westbrook turns it over. Kawhi Leonard throws it down. And the Clippers tighten the screws, much to Ballmer's delight.
They're working on the perimeter with a fresh 14. Lob it to Davis, and that's a good front by Collins. Really tried to force it underneath to him that time of Anthony Davis. Russ attacking 47. Russ change of pace. Then it gets blocked by Collins. Got caught in the air, nowhere to go. Schroeder behind the back. Beverly set. Fire. Does not get. And Sohan the rebound. 19-year-old, one of 14 19-year-olds in the league. Bates Diop. As the Lakers turn it over for the 10th time. Richardson downtown is nothing but net.
James thought about another three. He's got 4 on the shot clock. Now spins. Ball fake. Westbrook. And Westbrook call for a travel.
And I love when Davis contests and run out. It was a bad pass, but that's where he can seal and get easy ones right at the rim.
Grant Williams hopefully okay as Westbrook makes his move. Tried to thread the needle.
I have no important facts in my mind. All the things that don't matter, I've got right stored up here.
When do you spend time with your family? Derek White goes inside and throws it down.
Team and adding value. He's had some games where he's had some big time shots, so they trust him in the fourth quarter. And the shooting and defense playing.
Without question, both teams shorthanded. We're missing a bunch of superstars here tonight, but it's turned out to be a very entertaining game. Lakers turn it over.
Off defense to offense, the Brooklyn one of the best in transition.
The former champion Mills has been great off the bench for Brooklyn tonight.
O'Neal wide open for that three.
Third made 3 of the night for O'Neal. Then he gestures as if to say, really, you're going to leave me alone here? Having a career year. Claxton, one of the 4.
The Knicks trail 15-8. Hachimura very comfortable, and also said the Lakers are very popular in Japan as well. Stepping in, Brunson for the steal.
James at the top of the key.
Right here back in the corner.
Westbrook. And he traveled.
LeBron starts playing that bully ball. There's not enough weight. You got to play all quickness. Partially blocked by Thomas. Good job by Halliburton. He would shot the ball. Thomas blocked it. What happens with Halliburton at this stage is you don't want to run him long minutes on the floor. So Rick will run him 5 or 6 minutes, or 4 or 5 minutes, as opposed to 7 or 8.
Schroeder, Westbrook. Splits the defense, lost it. And Hield has it.
Wiggins comes out of the pack with a rebound. Wiggins, little sidestep. Oh, denied by Anthony Davis. LeBron up ahead. Westbrook throws it away. Westbrook shooting just 29% from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander taking on 2 Lakers, turns it over. Westbrook throws it away. Another turnover. James still on the floor. 8 points this quarter. He is 8 points away from the record as Westbrook turns it over again. Up ahead to Giddey. Giddey puts it up quick.
Not very animated at all with referees. Very upset tonight. Does not feel like they're getting any calls.
J-Dub with the steal. All the way in for the jam. You're stuck in between a reflection of a career and a game to play. Appreciate LeBron wearing the microphone for us on this historic night. Meanwhile, the Thunder are stealing the show here in the 4th, and Giddey lays it in. James with a rebound. Westbrook up top. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander with the play.